Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the PGL Open Minor. It's the Southeast Asian Qualifier, and we have Fnatic versus Team HappyFeet. HappyFeet got themselves dismantled by our master Ice in the past game, and they're looking to make a comeback here in game number 2. Of course, Fnatic, they are, yeah, well, it's the new NV squad, guys. What else can I say? We got Asian 3154 in Southeast Asia. I talked up this series quite a little bit. I am excited to cast Eternal Envy. Oh boy, dream come true. And well, we'll see how these guys do. I mean, you know, some of the players have gotten their real names in now, and hopefully it does get resolved. I do believe it's a spectator bug, so I do apologize, guys. This game isn't ticketed, so I don't think they can add flags into it, so apologies for that as well. But hey, we're gonna hop into the draft here. We have Mr. Envy himself going to be drafting here. In the captain's seat, he picks up Night Stalker and Bat Rider, a rare occurrence as these heroes usually are banned in the first phase. And Necrophos and Rubik are the responses here from HappyFeet. Night Stalker, definitely a hero that has been getting a lot of praise as well as criticism, depending on which side you are on. And so it looks like Clutch Gamers had their game delayed, so they will not be playing Fnatic here. So they have the game pushed back. So we'll have our next series moving forward here. So you know, you don't want to choke up the timetable. So definitely going to try and play this one out. Hopefully they do get their power back online and they won't be forced to forfeit. That would be a shame indeed. But meanwhile, yeah, you know, let's look at Fnatic. Definitely going to be excited to see how this new squad fares up. I do believe this might be the first, I don't want to say first official game, but definitely a game that that a lot of people are looking forward to. They have DJ, they have Ohio, joined by the European Asians, Pylai Dai, Excalibur, as well as the Chinese spy, Eternal Envy, Jackie Mao. Oh boy, I am so excited. I just can't wait to get into the game and make fun of Jackie, you know. No, not make fun of Jackie, but praise his high-level plays, his... I want to be baffled, come on, by great plays, by stupid plays, doesn't matter. I just wanna see some Envy Dota. Of course, HappyFeet here. The first game definitely not part of their plan. Letting Ice get out of control just wasn't good for them. Got themselves mopped up within 17 minutes. Very disgusting approach to the game there. Mineski really showed them what they're made of, and Lycan will be the 4th ban here, fearing some kind of push strategy. Lycan was nerfed in the last hotfix patch, you can almost say. Hull no longer gives a fixed amount of health as though it's a heal. It now gives a maximum HP cap, similar to picking up a new item. You don't get the health right away. You get it from percentage. I don't know how to really explain it, but go read it up on Dotapedia or something. But for now, we're gonna have Weaver, going to be the 3rd pick coming out from HappyFeet. They got themselves some kind of yeah, they got some kind of mobility on that Weaver. Gonna be able to juke in and out of the fights, do some serious damage. It could be a support Weaver, but we'll see. Weaver, always a fun hero to have on your side. If it is an off-lane Weaver, maybe you can go for the Aghanim's for a little bit of life-saving. Kind of dangerous to have that against a Night Stalker, of course. So it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit scary. We're gonna have an Oracle now being picked up. That's one of the things that the Weaver is actually good for, being able to go into their back lines and snipe these the support casts of the enemy side. You know, kill the Oracle, kill their Dazzle maybe, and really force them to use their defensive abilities to save their own lives. And right now, we're gonna look at that 4th pick coming out. It will be Kunkka. So we'll have some boats. We got ourselves a X-Mark, counter the Bat Rider properly. You know, Rubik's already pretty good for that. The instant lift always going to be helpful, but the X-Mark going to make Bat Rider's life a living hell. The double tap on the X-Mark is going to be able to break break the lasso. I do realize I made a mistake calling Pylai Dai an Asian. You know, he spent so much time with Envy, I just lumped them two together. Hey, racist! Woo-hoo-hoo! But hey, Yeah. He does have I don't know. Maybe he hangs out too much with Envy. I just forgot he was an Asian. Yeah, my bad, guys. He's not Asian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But there's a 2-minute delay, guys. So you'll hear this 2 minutes later and see me laughing at myself. But the Death Prophet comes into play here. Definitely a good match. Well, a good match here with the Oracle. You pop that ultimate. You pop that Death Prophet. The healing from Siphon Soul or Siphon Life is going to be immense, making Death Prophet almost nigh impossible to kill. And it's gonna get ridiculous. It's a very well-known combo. It helps with the push as well. She's got good wave clear, pretty decent a hero here, and of course the silence undersung ability here. And it's going to be able to play a big part in silencing the Weaver, even shutting down the Necrophos, preventing him from dropping Growth Shrouds, preventing him from healing. Definitely going to be tough. Alright, so Fnatic are going to look towards that last ban here. They have Ban Out Shaker and Spirit Breaker, some rather gank-focused 4-position roamers, I guess you could say.
5 seconds
coming into play here, but of course that Kunkka being picked up now does kicks that idea out of the window. We still have some good gank coming out here from HappyFeet. So Death Prophet's going to be able to, it's going to need to have that solidarity in the mid lane. Because you already run a Night Stalker, you run an Oracle, you've got some pretty weak lanes. Your safe lane is going to have to be a self-sufficient one. Maybe something, you know, so we're thinking less Spectre and more maybe Razor, Viper sort of heroes. Gyrocopter is a possibility as well, but I don't think anyone picks him anyway. Terrorblade does seem like an option as well. Oracle Terrorblade, always going to be scary. But I'm thinking more a Juggernaut here. Very simple, just go back to the Jug. Nope, it's going to be Anti-Mage, of course. Mr. Envy loves himself some Anti-Mage, and I do believe he has the anime set as well, so gonna be pretty happy about that. We'll see how things go here. It will be Excalibur on the middle lane as Death Prophet, of course, and
10 seconds
all should be fine. We have position 5 Oracle, we'll have DJ Night Stalker. Definitely looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that one. But now the last band coming out here, no, last pick coming out here from HappyFeet. What will it be to wrap up? Will it be a mid Necro? Would it be a safe lane Necro? The mid lane Puck here could be nice, but it's gonna be a Bloodseeker, so it will be a mid Necrophos, I believe here. Yeah. No, it's gonna be off lane Necrophos, so it does look like a tri lane will be popping out of this. We're gonna refer to the lineup again. Two Love was Yaj last game, so that's position 3, I believe. Because I did ask for the player names to be changed, but I think some of the players are experiencing that spectator bug. Can't be helped. So we'll see how it works. But Eternal Envy, the double golden bashers, holy Envy. Looking forward to this game. Definitely a lot of swag coming across both teams. The hats galore. Look at this Kunkka. Decked out to the nines. Tired is going to be playing Weaver. So it's a safe lane Weaver, a mid lane Bloodseeker, and it's an off lane Necrophos. So it will be a tri lane, I think. Aggressive tri lane with the Necrophos. Something that's not unheard of. It could be a dual lane 2-1-2. That could be happening here as well. Definitely going to be applying some pressure to the the weak start of the anti-mage, but having the Necrophos always going to be a liability when you're playing up against the AM because kaboom. Alrighty. Alright guys, as far as I know regarding the lineups, I don't think anyone's been kicked or anything. Some of the players are just not using the real names. I think Bata Moko Boss should be Ohio here, unless I am horribly mistaken. Edmonds didn't say anything to me, so I'm just going to take it as it's Ohio. Alright guys, we're going to run through the teams very quickly. Two Love, also known as Yaj, going to be playing the Necrophos. It's going to be played by Ben here. We got the Weaver, safe lane, Tired, also known as Rappy. Got Lou, Jesse Vash, Jules, going to play the Kunkka. And on the side of the Radiant, we got Pylai Dai from the European side of the world. We'll have Oracle. We got Eternal, well, not European, rather, he's a Canadian, but he's European. It's a confusing thing. Alright, no, he is European. Canadian is here. Eternal Envy. Agent 3154 can play the anti-mage. DJ, Night Stalker. We have Excalibur on the Death Prophet, and last but not least, we have Batrider played by Moko Boss, which is Ohio. Alright, so guys, let's clear that confusion right off the bat here. It might take me a few games to get their nationality straight, but then again, you never know with Envy. The man has multiple passports, being a spy and all. Kappa. Alright. Let's go. Let's hop into the game here and see how this match takes us. It will be an interesting middle lane here for sure. The Bloodseeker, Death Prophet. It's going to be kind of annoying for him, but I do believe Akunka will be sitting middle just to toy around and mess with Excalibur. We already have DJ starting off with Boots, Tanko, as well as a Clarity Potion. So he will be able to come here and just shoot Voids at Bloodseeker, slow him down, you know, pressure his farm a little bit, and the range melee difference is really going to start to kick in. So Blood Rage level 1 gonna be able to do very little. Run into the donkey, throws out a Void, and so far already giving him the question mark. DJ laying down the law here. Doesn't have Stout Shield, so he'll be taking quite a chunking from these creeps. But unfortunately for Bloodseeker here, he will not be getting any farm here. Yep, more Voids thrown out, and yeah, you know, you want to try and win that middle lane. He has one extra creep. It's 20% more efficient than the other lanes. And this constant denial here in the middle lane means that this mid lane is going to get shut down real hard. And Death Prophet's going to be really far ahead here if this keeps up. So I do believe they'll pull Jules very soon. But Necrophos left to his own devices is definitely not going to enjoy this lane. So Pylai Die as well as Envy. Two of them. Two buddies. Hand in hand. Back together. Yep, Gunka. They make a little bit of a detour down into the river. So far, keeping things interesting. Tulove already taking quite a bit of damage from this Oracle harassment. Oh, Torrent. Nice juking here. But Pylai Die, the man so used to death itself, is not going to be falling for the childish games of Jules here. Meanwhile, the Boots abusing that one really bad. Okay, Pylai Die, hello. Yeah. You really want to step lively. Meanwhile, Necrophos getting the burns here from Anti-Mage, taking quite a bit of hits. But AM is going to be fine on his own for now. Ooh, the Torrent does land a Pylai Die, charges up that root. Yep. Why don't you stand still right there? But it does give the Bloodseeker a little bit of thirst, and gonna give him that boost. Excalibur definitely going to be calling out his teammate on the bottom lane for staying low on health. But now the Tango comes in, kicks in, have a little bit less. Okay, whoa, what's up with you? 4 stacks of Napalm, that's first blood, ladies and gents. And we give it to the Night Stalker. Nope, it will be Moko Boss, also known as Ohio, grabbing that up. So that's going to be a Batrider first blood, which means more gold. And more gold for Batrider means that he gets further ahead in his quest for that Blink Tagger. Oh, in this case, I do believe he might be going for drums. Yeah, he's got the Windlays on him. I think he will be a drums first Batrider. Meanwhile, oh, the Torrent missing just a bit, but meanwhile, Anti-Mage finds the kill there. A very cool combo is to charge up the Fortune's End on an ally, like Anti-Mage, and then you blink right onto the Necrophos. My bad, guys, there were 2 gangs going on at once. The Torrent comes out again. Hey, looking for that kill, but not going to happen here. Ben here, not going to get lucky. But yeah, like I said, a combo. You charge up the Fortune's End, and then you have the Anti-Mage blink onto your target, and the Fortune's End will follow the AM, and then tag your target along with it. Oh, now we're going, charging it up again. The Mana Burn, it's going to do quite a bit of damage. The Venom from this Necrophos is not going to do him any favors. I do believe Envy will be diving for this. Envy, dive for it! You disappoint me, Agent. Alright, meanwhile, we lose our Batrider to the Weaver. So, Ohio overextending a little bit there, getting too much damage tagged onto him. The Swarm as well as the Germinate attacks can start to rack up quite a bit of damage. But Anti-Mage picking up that Orb of Venom, gonna help slow things down a little bit on that movement speed department for Necrophos. Forced to back off already. Now gonna start making a slow walk of shame back to base, or rather back to that bottom lane, allowing Envy to get even more farm on the board. Right now, Bloodseeker is leading the charge, 24 last hits. And it's nighttime though, so the Vampire man is going to start charging in. Maybe dive in from the back there. Get a kill on Bloodseeker. You see this, he respects this. And immediately pops the south, tries to get himself topped up full health, but here comes the wraparound. The Bat Rider is here as well. Rubik does TP in, they know who it is, but it's going to look really, really tough for them in a short while. 2 napalm stacks, they might have just TP'd into their own death. That's going to be a kill and a half. It does happen, the smack comes in and DJ claims him. So the TP support's not going to be sufficient. Meanwhile, Moko Boss finds the kill on Rubik as well, salving under the tower because that change, that quality of life change, and so many patches ago allows him to. So he will stay healthy, doesn't waste that big regen that comes out of the solve, and will keep himself tip top. 25 to 10 now is the CS score for Anti-Mage. Envy doing well in this game. 5 minutes in, no threats here from Necrophos and the Kunkka. Really hard for him to die here. So for now, he's just gonna live at large while his Oracle and Night Stalker make mess around the map here. A lot of roaming going to go on. Jules. Rubik sitting in the bottom lane as well. Oh, they're charging up. They're looking for Bloodseeker again. Just really applying a lot of pressure. Try and peel these supports away from the AM lane. Although even, you know, with them here, they're not really doing much. Oh, here comes the gank squad. Anti-Mage, he's ready. They're gonna try and gank him, but that's really not gonna happen. Level 2 Kunkka, a level 3 Rubik, and now the wraparound comes. Here comes Batman. Tell me where you live. Oh, that was a really bad Batman impression. Oh, here comes Paladin with the root. Traps 2 in there as well. Envy gonna get X marked up, but it's not gonna do much good as the Oracle snipes the last hit there. Envy blinks away. Come on, Envy. Where is the courage? DJ has 11 stick charges. He does want to die for this one. He has the Void, throws it out. Jules runs into the puddle of water. He's going to stay alive. The Purifying Flames takes out the Kunkka, and the Necrophos returns to the corpse of his friend. Meanwhile, Night Stalker does a little bit of flappy, flies away. TP's back to base. Exorcism deployed here from the Death Prophet. Already going to start pressuring this tier 1 tower, knocking it down to half health. Envy.
Arcane power.
Picks up the Ring of Health now, so very much immune to harassment at this point. We're going to offset a lot of that Heartstopper aura and stay tip-top shape. Excalibur, meanwhile, still farming good in the middle lane. 38 last hits there. The Bloodseeker is kind of matching him at that 34. Has Rupture on the line here, so Envy, you might be witnessing his first death of the game. You'll have to play very greedy here, but this Observer Ward dropped by his buddy Pylai Dai is going to keep his best friend alive. Envy stays health and hearty. Picks up boots, picks up a TP scroll as well, just in case things get dicey. They were diving that middle tower, but middle tower tier 1 now going to get overwhelmed by creeps. We'll have Jesse Vash running in here, throws out the Fate Bolt, pushes the wave back to him, and keeps the tier 1 tower alive a little bit longer. We got ourselves a full magic wand, Blightstone. There's Weaver, very bare here, just Ring of Aquila, and a full one. And I'm not even sure what the Kunkka is here for. Just to keep the, probably just keep the Necrophos alive. The Torrent, very good for disrupting those team fights, if it does so require him to. Alright, Ohio, how's Moko Boss looking? So it looks like it's not going to be drums, even though there was a Windlace. It will be Blink Dagger first, and then maybe we'll think about drums. Oracle's going to find double damage, so that's going to be cool. Jules, we'll see this coming. Does he deploy the Torrent? Oh, scares him, charges up. Oh, gonna have to pick up that double damage now. He's in trouble. But there is no Reaper Scythe. Okay, oh, nicely done. Oh, he will still take the pure damage though, so he will drop. Hehehe. Gonna enjoy that kill. Gonna help a lot, given that this game started this way. Envy.
Dire's middle tower.
Excalibur face boots up on him. Exorcism ready as well. I think want to make a push for that tier 1 top. Tier 1 middle already taking quite a bit of pressure from this wave. Bloodseekers can come in and clean up the mess, but for now, the Weaver gonna be facing some threats. Has the lasso as well, but it's daytime, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to initiate on this unless he does come in. The flames will burn and pull the creep wave away. Very well done there from Ohio, allowing this creep wave to hit the tower. And here comes the Exorcism, and this Weaver has no chance in hell to stop this. He doesn't even have the glyph here. Okay, use the Sakuchi. Try and get as much of that tower as possible, but that's gonna be impossible right now. Paladin, meanwhile,
Dire's top tower has fallen.
keeps his tower safe. Peels the creep wave back with a Purifying Flames. Anti-Mage pulls away for himself. So pretty much left to his own devices right now, Mr. Envy. Oh, they're going to try and still go for him. He has Mana Void. You have to be careful taking tower shots. Jules as well, slapping it on that tower. Envy catches the Death Pulse. Likes to collect them green skulls. Quite a few baddies in the neighborhood here. They are going to farm up his pool. Love, I'm going to enjoy that little stack there. Allows the Sadist procs. There's no longer called Sadist, but I'm going to call it Sadist procs. To heal him up. The Death Pulse. Yep. Feeling good. It's on no Envy. Got that Mana Void. Going to wait to blow someone up with enemy power. Oh, Weaver goes into Sakuchi. Looks for the Bounty Rune. Almost goes into full vision of the... Almost goes to the full vision of Night Stalker. Invisibility Rune gonna allow Paladin to sap some more EXP in the middle lane without having to risk his life. DJ waiting patiently for daytime, well, nighttime number 2. It comes in a minute and 30 seconds. Mokobos very close to that blink tag, and once that happens, we're gonna have some trouble around the map here. 4,000 gold now on the Death Prophet, leading the net worth charts. But like I mentioned, Bloodseeker keeping in check. They're gonna smoke up and look for Mr. Sama here, but Sama's ready for it. He might be blind, but he ain't stupid. That's not how the saying goes, Lysander. I know, but Blizzard lawyers are scary. I just kid, guys. I am blind, not death. This is what happens when you solo cast, right, guys? You just you have a lot of time to make fun of things. I miss solo casting sometimes. It's so fun. Alright, Paladin now about to hit that level 6. Just a little bit off. A little bit off the mark there. Wants to get the... well, the false promise. Allowing him to keep his best girl, DP, alive. After that, it's going to be just downhill from there. Pop the darkness. Oh, here we go. Excalibur in a little bit of trouble. The bugs are tagging on him, but this is a bait. Make no mistake. I'm not sure about that TP, friend. Not sure about that TP, but we got ourselves a Bloodseeker over here. He deploys the Blood Right. Could be trouble. Needs to tag him a little bit more. Oh, no. Get silenced, so there will be no Void. Just kidding. The Void needs to be there. Turn rate affected there by the Napalm. But right now, gonna have more trouble. The Blink Dagger here from Moko Boss. Gonna be able to shut things down, but his fire ends up expiring, but he's still fine. Reaper's Scythe is available, and the X Mark there will end Moko Boss's streak. That's gonna be a nice kill there for the Necrophos. Killing spree ended. Gives him 300 bucks as well, but hey, he stays alive in the bottom lane. Gonna enjoy himself a little bit more farm, free farm, more specifically. Going for that Battle Fury, a little bit off before he can get it, but he was being pressured pretty heavily, so you know he might have died, but he is going to be suffering in terms of farm. How are we looking here? DJ looking to use his Batman powers, see if he can snipe another one. Looks like Bloodseeker will be the, or rather Jules will be the target of choice. Going to be down the blood right here, holding the tower is going to be a little bit tough. X marks the illusion to bait it. Excalibur wants to think about this, but the deny is going to come out here. So Jules casting that deny. Gonna get that glory for himself. Oh, here comes Batman. Tries to get that D ward, but really don't want to risk his life for denying 100 bucks. So. Meanwhile, Mokobus, Ohio, making his way down to bottom lane now, going for the Force, the Eel Scepter actually, removes up silences, removes up X marks. Pretty good choice of item, gotta pick that up, yeah, so that's what the Wind Lace was for. Now going for the drums, yeah. But the aggression has slowed down a little bit. Weaver is now top of the net worth, 4.9k. This game definitely a lot closer than the first game HappyFeet played. Very rough game indeed for them. And be keeping on track here, trying to get his farm, get his Battle Fury ready. Highlight Eye. False Promise available for him. And he got the chance to use it.
For the between.
Alright, here I see a little smoke up here. Got a 4-man smoke. Oh, the scan. Oh no, that's a radiant scan. Okay, so they know that the Weaver is there. Oh, they pop the dust as well. They tag the Weaver, but he runs to the west, so they do not catch him. And now they'll just transition this into a push. Maybe Excalibur does have the Exorcism. It's only level 10, so it's a level 1 Exorcism. It's not going to do as much damage as he hopes like, but a counter smoke. Let's come in. The shock is ready. Jules ready to deploy the hurt. Does he get it? Torn is going to be there. Oh, the rupture goes onto the bat right and push him back as well into the Torn. It's a very simple kill here, and the lasso is going to be down. Now chasing up after Excalibur. Fnatic in trouble. Gonna have to be saved here. Maybe the X-Mark lands onto the DP. Immediately deploys the save. The Siphon Soul's gonna start coming out, and now she's got a 1v5 here. Silences all of them. Look at the drain. She's gonna be at full health. Look at that, just draining away, doing damage. One more wave for two to drop on the 2 left, but it's not gonna do enough. And she will not die. Well, she will not be able to kill anyone there, but that was close as it could get. And you saw there, guys, the combo. The Siphon, the Spirit Siphons just doing so much healing over time with the False Promise, allowing her to get pretty much a second refresh after the fact. And Envy's just saying, alright guys, that's okay. We're just gonna get ourselves some farm, some space. I almost got my Battle Fury. And after that, have split push galore and wait for the clock to strike 3 AM, and then after that, oh good. Just waiting for the clock. Well, Bat Rider really gotta stay in shape here, keeps on farming, get some more gold on the board. But this game definitely a lot closer than that Mineski game. Mineski looking absolutely dominant in that match. Got ourselves another smoke once again. Gonna try and look for a peek here. Pylai Die maybe tanks that one for the team. Yeah, does look very, very likely. Oh no, Pylai Die. Oh, niet. Run, Pylai Die, run! Okay, never mind. He tanked a 5-man gang for his team. This is why MV hired him. I die for you, brother, so that you may yet farm for a better day. There we go. Battle Fury on the way. It's happening. 60 minutes. A little bit off timing. Usually you want to try and get by 14, but hey, 16 is about just as respectable as you can get as well. DJ can come in, has the darkness, so it could turn things a little bit dim for a bit. But here comes the Blood Right. Immediately pops the flying to get out of there. Nearly going down. The Torrent was close as well. Jules making this Kunka pick work. And oh no. No. We had a pause earlier. Logged out of TeamSpeak. We're back. Alright. Alright. Bat Rider. Building towards that Yule Scepter. The darkness has been spent there for the Night Stalker. It will burn up some daytime rather. But yeah, he does not have that ultimate for another 120 seconds. Definitely going to be a little bit painful. The level 1 timer, I think it was nerfed in the last patch, so definitely going to make it a little bit more costly to use it to escape. But what had to be done had to be done. Paladin meanwhile.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Make his way down to the bottom lane. Alright, here we go. Rubik gonna start making the approach first. Jumps right in there. There's the steal. Pushes him back. What did he steal? He stole... Okay, he stole flying. Hunter in the night. Alright, so Rubik can fly if it's nighttime. But I don't think that's gonna really work out. DJ is gonna be really careful that Reaper Scythe Oracle, but Oracle too good for you. Still dies anyway. Just kidding. Moko Boss in trouble as well. The P-Noise on a roll here. 18 minutes. 8 to 11. They strike 3 down on Fnatic, and Envy still split pushing here, but not going to be happy with the news that comes across the border as they report that 3 heroes have been lost on that bottom lane. Weaver, meanwhile, steadily farming to that Lincoln Sphere. Almost has it. 800 away from the recipe. Jules really making things work here for his team. This tankiness added up with the Necrophos natural healing does allow for a very tanky core here. Meanwhile, Necro will TP down to the middle lane. Alright. Much change there. The Midas on Bloodseeker, a different choice of item instead of the straight Radiance. Gonna take the opportunity to drag this game out a little bit more. The X mark, Ohio, he's not going to get away from this. The boat comes in, that's big damage, and the lift chain stuns perfectly. Are they going to be able to get him? Oracle forced to use the ultimate, and now they will use a secondary ultimate as well. The X mark is probably not going to do much there. They're going to heal up Moko Moko Boss, but he's dead anyway. I don't know why I call him Moko Moko Boss. Run Jules! Jules blocks him up, but Eel Scepter from Excalibur stops him in his tracks, and now Jules, good at silence, gets blown up by the Fnatic counter attack. We've got 10 to 12 here. 2 for 1 loss there. Losing the Batrider as well. Makes it kind of even, I think. Well, they got $700 out of that, so even Schmeeden's not gonna happen. Darkness gets popped. Once again, gonna be burning more of that daylight.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
It's almost complete here for the Weaver, and after that, it's gonna be a little bit tougher to lock him down with the Batrider. How's Night Stalker looking? Jesse Vash pushing out the wave a little bit, staying ahead of the competition. That's what he needs. Excalibur, a very clutch Eel Scepter there.
For the twins.
Moko Boss. 3 seconds away from his lasso. Envy picks up a Yasha already. Looking closer and closer. The clock's about to strike 3 AM, guys. Clock's about to strike. Necrophos picks up an Eel Scepter for himself. More counters to the silence, as well as a little bit of immunity. You know, can buy yourself a lot of time in between death pulses. Definitely a spell you want to think about, or rather an item you want to think about. But now with the Weaver Lincolns, you gotta feel a little bit more bold here. The Sentry Ward is still there. You'll see the Death Prophet. Yeah, try and tag him with the bugs. Get a little bit of worry out of them. Maybe force a TP. I think that was the main plan. In the end, nothing much gonna happen here. And V has taken over the enemy jungle. Farming up a little bit, but they TP away the Kunkka. Veil's still there. They don't know the Kunkka is gone.
Dire are scanning.
Ooh, Envy taking up the high ground. Pulls an OB1. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. He's doing ninja stuff now. Alright, let's look. First person perspective, or rather, almost as close as it gets. Envy. Ooh, here we go. Oh, ninja stuff. Oh, wait, gotta look at this. What's happening here? The bow does land onto Moko Boss. He's in trouble. There's the Reaper's Scythe. They got him a little bit low, but not enough to tag him off. The slow's gonna come out. The Urn of Shadows, or rather the blood right now is on him. He's gonna get caught, but oh, Jules walks onto the fire, actually burns alive. And the TP will come out. Looks like Necrophos will not be able to get the Eel Scepter off, even with the vision. And Jules walking on that fire, definitely not helping him a lot. And now we get a kill here. Jesse Vash trying to scoot away, doesn't get it, but we do lose the Oracle, who got killed by Weaver. Yeah, scoots away and just kills off the Oracle. So it's a 2 for 1 across the board. Kunkka as well as Rubik falling. Batrider just close to dying there. But you know, the Pinoy squad's still up ahead in points. 12 to 13 right now. We look at Anti-Mage here and we see 11,000 net worth. There's nothing much you can really do about this. Envy-sama, can they stop his TP? Nope. Envy knows his trees well. Mada Mada. Or was it Chotona? Can't remember what it says. I don't speak good anime. Fnatic trying to struggle for that Manta Style on EE so that he has that silence immunity. Got ourselves another smoke, more space making smoke. Gonna be pushing the charge here with the Night Stalker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But meanwhile, finds no targets. Try and look for targets in the trees. Maybe look for someone to TP to this tower. It does look like a rather prudent idea. Could happen. But it's tier 2 tower taking heat. And there's no defense. Smoke comes out here from the Dire team. Tier 2 is going to be traded up. Tier 2 for tier 2. Dire structure tier. Oh, 5 seconds. They buy 5 seconds. They could wrap around. Empty. He's not bothering. He's just going to keep farming. The smoke. Half time left. Oh, we could run into Ohio here. Ohio's gonna try go for the jungle. Gets immediately lifted up. Tossed back as well. That's the X-Mark. Gonna do a little bit more damage. The Eel Scepter is there to buy him a little bit of time. He does lasso up the Bat Rider, but the Bat Bloodseeker, but unfortunately doesn't have enough to bail himself out of there. And they get another kill yet on Ohio. Fnatic. I wouldn't say they're losing, but they're really giving up a lot of kills here. Net worth chart, little bit in favor of Fnatic. Envy's doing pretty well. Got himself 3 AM now.
'Tis mine.
Qualifier Light Eye, 5th position. Last place in terms of net worth. Scans out the Roshan. They do step into it, but it's a little bit too late now. Bloodright and double damage will do that to Roshan. Very insane, increasing Roshan's damage taken by 40%.
Dire's bottom tower
Really insane.
is under attack.
Helps for taking Roshan a lot easier. Meanwhile, Envy, what's he up to? Going for a Linken's. Alright. Really got to block the rupture. Maybe going Aghanims wouldn't be terrible,
Dire's
right?
bottom tower is under attack.
We could benefit a lot from...
Radiant's top tower is
Oh,
under attack.
that's gonna be a... okay. Not so sure about that. Ohio has to be careful. But a 3-man silence here from Excalibur. Big plays from the man. Envy has arrived. Hey, check your watch. It's 3 AM. Strikes him down. Jules will melt. And there we go. Lul going down as well. Killing spree for the Necrophos ended as Smoko Boss baits him with the blink without the lasso. Scaring his opponents out of the mine. And we have a follow-up with the Excalibur silence as well. Just netting some easy kills. DJ trying to grab up this Bloodseeker. Does throw out the Void. There's the Uncharge. Takes him. Slows him. The Weaver is there with the bugs. The Siphon Soul is there. They're trying to look for it, but he's dropping very low. The bounce back on Ohio is perfect. They prop the Aegis. We're gonna need more firepower on this, and they do. They have another silence, immediate one as well, and then the Root as well. Gonna catch the Weaver, forcing him to the ultimate to run away. And the 5-man pile up here. You think Envy wasn't farming? It was just lulling you into a false sense of security. Envy plays 5D chess, ladies and gentlemen. Farms the whole game, puts the enemies at ease, and then strikes from the shadows, takes them out. I'm definitely overselling this. But that was a great silence from Excalibur, for sure. For sure. Necrophos, Eel Scepter. Quite a bit of items on him. He's going to a Rod of Atos. Alright, gonna lock down some people with some roots. You know, frankly, I think the Shiva's God might fare him a little better. But once you get the extra lockdown in the AM, the root, very powerful as an initiation. Can also break some Lincolns if you're timing something on a single target combo with Rupture or X-Mark. It can really help out a lot. So, could be wise going for it. Could also allow him to solo kill a lot better. $16,000 net worth on Anti-Mage. Lincoln Sphere almost done. Envy. He came to see here to train in the Crucible of Hell, where the pubs are toughest and the victories are sweetest. And I think he's finally matured into some sort of Batman, but anime version. Training in Bane's cave. Ugh, let's see. Weaver denies the tower.
Has been denied.
Alright, Envy ready to lay down the law of his team again. It's 27 minutes in, we're going in, but the time is still 3 AM, night time here. Envy gonna start chopping up this Kunkka. Gets bounced up a little bit. He wants that stun. Nope, he doesn't. He blinks away through the trees. Come on, Envy! It's this way. The fight's this way, Envy. Get him! There we go. There's the Envy we know. Charging in. Oh, getting used up in the air. Heads in the clouds there, Envy. Gotta be careful. Where's that Mana Void? Waiting for that bomb. Oh! Wrong target there. As he does pop the stick charges in time. Nullifying a lot of that Mana Void. Now taking a lot of damage. It's a sustained fight. 2 heroes lost already on the side of... what's the name? Oh, HappyFeet. Yep, on the side of HappyFeet. Now 3 heroes tired. Is unstoppable, but he is going to fall there to the firepower of Highlight Eye. Paladai running away, trying to chop it up, but Two Love going with that Heartstopper aura, the Ghost Drought, wasting a lot of NB's time. But here's the Atos, and there's another one. Gotta get the Excalibur kill as well. Heals him up, gets the mana back. Jules alive, but out of mana, out of juice. A 1v1 fight. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's, well, it looks like it will be, what's his name? Oh, crap. Yaj gonna stay alive here. I'm sorry there aren't any team flags or real names right now. I think it's a little bit of a bug in the client. If you change your names, it doesn't reflect right away. But very strong here. Very strong showing from Necrophos, allowing him to stay alive in that fight and getting a lucky, or rather a timely press on that wand there, keeping the mana void damage at minimum and preventing his team from exploding in a pile of magic dust. So definitely going to be happy about that one. And getting a lot of kills to boot as well. Definitely going to be favoring the Pinoy squad here. Look at the goal graph. It has gone up a little bit, but barely.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant are scanning. Of course, guys, do give this team a little bit of a break. They just formed not too long ago. NV still trying to recover from the shell shockness. There are, from the shell shock of playing C pubs. So you definitely have to, excuse his conditioning, I think. He's been conditioned to play very C-ish now.
A golden thread.
Necrophos now building to that Shiva's God. Yeah, that's the item I think he should go for, and he is.
Dire are scanning.
Dire scanning. Throws out the scan into the trees there, trying to peek out a target there that they might be able to get. But it's not going to be the case. How did Jules afford a Guardian Greaves? This man. There's a reason why this guy is pretty well regarded in the Philippines. Meanwhile, DJ has the Pipe of Insight. Keeps that magic damage to a minimum. After all, his captain hates magic. So it's gotta really get with the program.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
AM.
Dire's structures
Smacking away that tier 1 tower. Or tier 2 tower, rather. Oh, there's the last soul into the Necrophos. This is a big target to kill, but the X-Mark stolen! Well, not stolen, but Jules X-Mark breaks the Excalibur combo here, but now he goes in with the BKB, gonna start sapping everyone else. There is going to be the Necro Scythe, really well timed there from Paladai, keeping his Mako boss alive, but I don't think he's gonna survive there. He's gonna pop anyway. DJ getting slowed up. Oh, looks like it has a turn of events as 4 heroes go down. A very timely ship there from Jules, keeping his entire team tanky as hell. And now Necrophos stays alive, even with the presence of an anti-mage, unable to bring him down. That fight was a real mess, but in the end, the Kunkka ship, the tankiness of everything, the AoE silences, the Radiance, just proved too much. And the entire of Fnatic, save for their captain, gets wiped out. Very, very convincing fight. That's 2 fights now where they have taken heavy casualties. So definitely have to really step it up. They're about to lose that advantage, I think. Yep, it's about to dip right again.
Oh, bounty!
There we go.
Radiant's
Going for that
bottom
silence,
tower is
banging
under
on that tier
attack.
2 tower. Definitely, I think someone's really going to consider picking up a Diffusal Blade here for sure. The Necro Ghost Shroud is a huge problem, and I wouldn't even be surprised. Maybe Envy goes for it. He's the kind of person that might try to do it, but he's going Butterfly for now. Just gonna play it cool. I don't know who else would go for it. Maybe Night Stalker can try and farm it. Bat Rider. Someone has to get a Diffusal Blade because this. I mean, yeah, the Fortune's End is good for doing that, but it's still going to be very tough to fight and kill this Necrophos without using Ghost Shroud. Oh, without purging Ghost Shroud. It just lasts for so damn long, and any kind of physical damage just gets completely nullified. It's a 4.5 second duration, and every time he kills someone, it gets even longer. It gets even harder to kill him. And now the bugs come out. Excalibur. BKB. It's been serving him pretty well, but it's just really not being able to output enough damage. Jules and his Rum. So only packing the strong stuff. Invisible Rubik, Code Runes and Plans. Looks like Fnatic are unaware of this. There's smoke coming in there. Envy going to be leading the charge here. We'll see if he can get something off. There's the rupture. Once again, the Roshan goes down. Oh, they silence up the Rubik. Oh, great time for that Invis to run out. They get a kill right off the bat, so now it's a 4v5, but there's an Aegis. You have to work out for that one. Weaver. There is that reroll. He immediately bounces back out of the fight, pumps that BKB, and stays alive. Excalibur stepping away, but really doing nothing much here. The Reaper Scythe goes down, takes him out, and the Yule Scepter stops Excalibur's TP away. And now another 3 heroes lost on top of that Aegis, and they only had to sacrifice Rubik. Fnatic looking to be in a rough spot there. Anti-Mage has picked up a Skadi. Okay, really feeling the need to tank. He's got to pick up a Skadi here. Tank up a little bit. Get himself beefy. Might go back to regret that butterfly. Or regret not getting that butterfly. Really slows down his ability to split push efficiently. But he's level 25 now. It's got a 25 agility. Maybe he can skip on that. But they are losing tier 1 towers. Probably going to be losing Rex here. Anti-Mage sees that the Bloodseeker is away from home and will go for that push. There, the Lincoln Sphere pops. They're going for a second set of Rex. Fnatic doesn't have buybacks on the... They don't have buybacks on the Death Prophet. The Ohio Batrider could buy back, but they are losing so much. The double damage on Weaver. Just double timing it here. The X-Mark gonna be sending it back. Anti-Mage trying to end their game? Oh, no. Nope. Just chasing the Rubik. Okay. But they lost 2 sets of Rex for that one. That was definitely a rough situation to be in. Envy tried to go for the rat, only knocked down the tower to half, but losing 2 sets of Rex in this best of 1. HappyFeet definitely going to be clapping their feet together in happiness, because this definitely is a win for them. Losing so hard to Mineski like that, but Fnatic, a team that you know, most players probably want to beat at this point. You know, one of the stronger contenders in Southeast Asia right now. Yeah, beating them definitely going to add a huge chunk to your morale as well as your scorecard, because this is a round robin group stage, so every win will matter. The best of ones. Fnatic, you know, they gotta be careful with that morale as well. You know, game number 2, Eternal Envy has been known to be quite the emotional player, affected by tilt most of all, and has to be careful when it comes to that, because he has another game after this, and it's not gonna be easy to play games that you lose badly. Oh no, they lasso the Bloodseeker. This could be a good start to something. They're still trying to chop him down. They got him. The Mana Void is there. They get the Aegis. That's it. But here comes the fight. I think it's going to come in. They're going to look for this. Excalibur has popped this BKB, but here comes the Bugs. They're going to attack them from the high ground. Got the high ground. Do they take it? No, they don't take it. The Rod of Atos is there. And once again, Jules on point plays. The Yule Scepter is going to save her from the boat, but there is going to be a Reaper Scythe coming in here. Strikes down Highlight Die. So with that guy dead, the medic is down. And Excalibur can only try to keep himself alive, but Onage indeed. The Pinoys are striking hard and striking fast, and they're not letting go anytime soon. And Eternal Envy, rich he may be, but he is one man. And will one man be enough? He is doing it, guys. He is doing it. Oh. Envy heard your calls, chat. Envy heard your calls. It's gonna happen. The unkillable man returns. Envy, the only man on this team that hasn't died yet. He is their prophet. He is their savior. Will he make it work? The Divine Rapier might be just what he needs to turn this game around, but first he has to stay in the game. The Relic is here. They pull in on that Necrophos. They have to void him. The Mana Void is not enough. He has 2 much mana. The Shiva's Guard slow things down as well. The bolt comes in. There's the pullback. It's not enough. The buyback of Batrider has to come now. And DJ runs into the fountain, stays alive barely. And Moko Boss has brought back into the game already. Sits right into the Blood Right again and dies. 3 heroes down, 1 without buyback, 2 about to come out. But this is their last set of Rexes. They have to hold this. The fort is down. They are coming in. Excalibur pops that BKB a little bit preemptively, I feel. But he has to do it anyway. Prevent that stun. And now, Mana Void, you have to work out. Yep, no Mana Void anyway. Ghost Route once again being annoying. Anti-Mage trying his best. It's Mega Creeps. Yeah, Fnatic on the last stand here. Chopping away at the Bloodseeker, who is out of mana, but so much energy here. Eternal Envy getting pulled into the vortex of the shock. It's not gonna die, but his team is definitely dead. Nope, Envy falls. The Prophet is down. 120 seconds on the sidelines. A full team wipe closes out the game. 33-22. This game is over, and the Pinoys are back in force, wiping the floor with Fnatic and taking out the trash. Oh man, HappyFeet. You know, I was starting to doubt this team, but you know, I was like, maybe we should give our boy Jules a little, well, benefit of the doubt. And hey, they do come back swinging, and they sucker punch Envy into a 0-1 in the group stages. Definitely not how he planned on starting this, but hey, they still got another game, and they will be playing against Maneski. Ice, and Co versus Envy. Well, looking at the performances from both games, it does seem like Maneski are going to be on top of that one, but we will see if Envy can pull a trick out of that big hat of his and take a game over Maneski. We'll be right back, guys. I'm Lysander. I'll be right back with more PGL Open. Wait, it's the PGL Open Minors, and it's the Southeast Asia qualifiers. So we'll be right back with more games. And Lysander, if you like my casting, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and I'll be right back with more games here on Beyond the Summit. We'll see you guys in a bit. Much love and Kappa.